All right, you guys, get out there in nature. Make it an everyday practice because you definitely need it. 30 minutes a day, whether it's better to start your day with it so you set the tone. And it's like once you do it, you get used to it and you keep doing it. So you just have this reminder in your head to like get it out there in nature. So you're activating your frequency in a way. You're getting in tune with nature. So you're gonna keep seeking it out and searching it out. But this is the best benefit you could have. This is the best life hack, number one on the list. You already know what the science says about getting vitamin D. We already know that. Yes or no, right? We already know that's a fact. We already know the oxygen that you get is more available being outside. We already know that, right? So we already are aware the benefits of being outside, fresh air, the benefits it has on our mood, the benefits it has on depression, you know what I'm saying, on our bodies. So I think something that happens is like wintertime, people stop coming out. People want to bundle up, put on all of their jackets and stuff and cover up and hide from nature. And it's like sometimes you gotta embrace it. You gotta say, look, I'm free. Like I'm here, Mother Nature. Like come shape me, come mold me. I'm not hiding from you. I'm right here, right now, in your presence. I want to get all of the blessings that you're ready to give to me, and I'm not hiding from you. I want to be naked in front of you. I want to be naked, the closest I can be. Obviously, we can't do that in today's society, but I want to come out here with a t-shirt on and just my jeans and some shorts and embrace it. Feel what it feels like. This is what nature feels like. Yes, it's cold. Yes, it's tough, but Mother Nature is going to equip you with the strength to withhold it, and she's going to shape you in that process. That's all she's trying to do, is shape you and mold you, because we are afraid of dying. We're afraid of death, but it's in the death that brings new life. What's the season right after winter? We start with the fall, leaves start to turn brown, start to fall off. That's when the dying starts, temperatures get colder. Winter, everything is almost dead. It's a standstill. We don't have no more bugs flying around, no bees, nothing. Everything is at a standstill. Things get frozen, the trees get the icicles on them, and they get frozen and they wither up and they look all skinny and no leaves on them, right? And then as soon as spring hits, before even spring hits, February, the coldest months, it weathers through those storms. The trees all do this, right? As soon as the littlest, smallest hint of warmer weather, 40, 50, 60 degrees comes, they start blooming. Them flowers start coming, and then before you know it, you can't stop spring. It's welling up. They welling up with so much life that they're creating the pollen now. They're spreading their seeds, you know what I'm saying, and multiplying, and then the bees get to activating, and the bugs get to zooming, and before you know it, by the time it's almost summertime, life is lifing. It's like teeming with life. And sometimes it's overwhelming for people. It can be overwhelming. It's just so much going on that you can't really handle it. But the reason why life can bloom like that is because it goes through that season of like 2-3 months when it's like, yo, it's super cold, it's super hard to survive, but they hold on to a little bit of strength, with that little bit of life force that they just dig into their roots and say, I'm gonna weather this storm. I'm gonna stand here in this cold months. I can't go run inside like y'all humans can. I can't go run inside and turn the heat on. I gotta be out here. When it's raining, I gotta be out here. So that's the testament of strength right there. And again, through that process, that little bit of life that they reserve, they hold on to, it creates it, like they have to get so much resiliency and they have to produce so much life. So the fact that you don't see life happening as much in the winter is actually opposite of what's actually going on the inside. On the inside, there's so much life happening that it's just that they have to like go to another level to be able to survive when the weather gets cold like this, right? So their level of productivity and production is so high that as soon as the temperature changes, as soon as it warms up a little bit, it's flooded with life force energy in the spring, and the flowers and the leaves and the birds and the bees, and everything is flooded. And you can be like that too if you embrace the seasons, if you spend some time in nature and you don't try to avoid nature. That's a lot of problems that people have, is people try to avoid nature. We shut it out. We sit in our homes. We build our houses and we keep the windows closed. We don't go outside. And, of course, it's a benefit to having a shelter, a home. You get to think, you get to actually get deep sleep. You don't got to worry about a predator coming, to get you. So we have that advantage over nature that allows us to think and sleep and process different things. However, the difference is that being cut off from nature, like we're from nature. So we're missing out on the key elements of nature, that the real life, the joy, the the happiness, the embracing of the seasons. We try to control everything and cultivate everything the way we want it in this convenient, comfortable way. But when we miss out on nature like that, like we're cut off. We're cut off from the source. And this is where the source, this is the source. This is nature. This is real life out here. This is life. You know what I'm saying? Not some thing that I try to cultivate and emulate and imitate life inside of my own house. I got my plants, I got my decorations, my art, I got my art on the wall, I got all my cozy, fuzzy carpet and my slippers and stuff. Like, that's cool. That's cool. But like, understand what you're doing. Like, and you can have that. Like, that's a blessing that God gave us to be able to do that. And it's helpful. It's awesome. It's great having art and stuff. But go out there and see the real thing. What inspired somebody to paint that art form came from the real world, the natural world. Somebody saw something, somebody thought of something, somebody embraced something, and nature gifted them that little, that little push. You know what I'm saying? Albert Einstein, what did he do? He used to take them walks in the forest for long periods of time, and that's where he come up with some of these ideas. A lot of philosophers come up with these ideas, and inventors and stuff like that, being in nature. So I'm gonna tell you this right now: you want to be happy, you want to find joy, get to nature, get to a park, get to a lake, or don't even have to worry. I'm at my job office site right now, and I'm just outside. And thankfully, where I live in North Carolina, we got an abundance of trees, these pine needle trees, and they surround us and they protect us. So I'm just out. I'll find a way to get out. You know what I'm saying? But that's the key right there.